Okay, my good friend Steve, are you ready for this? This is your power system, okay? You have a switch down here for your main power on. It's right inside the door, right next to your vent for your heat. Okay, I can shut my coach battery off. I can shut it on. When I have it in storage mode, I want to hit off. Now I want to put it on. Your awning, simple here. You extend and retract your awning right from here, as you can see. All right? It's going to extend its power. I've got another motorhome parked here, so I'm not going to whack it there. Does not require anything else other than that, hitting the button. Okay? As you can see. And I'm going to get to the end here. All right, so we're going to stop it right there. Okay? To retract it, all you have to do is hit the button to retract. And it will. So now it's going to come back in. I'm going to hit the retract button. And I don't have to do anything. I don't have to hold it. All you have to do is touch it. And it'll go right back in. It's awesome. Self-supporting arms. There's 3 supports in there. You have to do 0, except for let it roll back up. Let it go back in. Push it once to extend, once to retract. As you can see, it clears the door. Your door can be open while you do it, okay? So that's your power, that's your awning. Now let's go in and see the goodies, as they say. Oh, you got an extra cup holder here, which is always nice. All right, so now I come back here. Touch to unlock. I turn on my power. So now, again, I see my ZAMP. Shows me what I've got coming in. I can touch to unlock this. Now, this is all my stuff for my motorhome. All right, all my lighting. I can do ceiling lights here. As you can see, galley lights, bath lights, all of them came up. I can also shut them all off from there. As I'm scrolling across, my bed overhead, okay, my master light, I can shut them all off with one switch. Turn them back on with one switch. They turn them all on. The only drawback to the master switch, if you cut it off master-wise, anything you have dimmed, it goes back to the original settings, which you can dim your lights too. But this is all your lighting here. Super easy. Hit the back button, okay? And we'll go back to the home, all right? Your gray water, your fresh water, your coach batteries, your LP gas, everything is showing you here. Okay, your gray water's empty, or your gray water's full, you have to be ran everything. You've got some water in your fresh water, because I want it to slosh around going home to make sure there's no leaks anywhere. Your propane is filled. As you can see, your black water is empty. Your batteries are both, your chassis battery and your coach battery are great, okay? So next, we want to go over here to our slide out awning, where you can do it on that little switch. You can also do it from here. You can put the awning in and out from your main hub here, your precision circuits, okay? My auto gen start, I can start from here if I want. My power control system I can do from right here as well, which is awesome. Okay, next, my water pump. I can turn it on, I can turn it off. You can hear it building pressure. It's on. Now I shut it off. The only time you're going to use your water pump to draw water or make pressure there is when you're drawing from your fresh water tank, not when you're hooked up to a regular water hose. So our switch here again is our power control center. Okay, then we got our water pump, everything here. Temperature, simple, living room. Right now I'm set up on 12 volts, so the air conditioner won't kick on, but I can set this wherever I want. I can set it on fan, I can set it on cool, I can set it on heat, however I want to. Whatever temperature you want. You can turn it cool on here, you can make it warmer, you can make it cooler, whatever you want to do. You can turn your fan on auto, you can put your heater on. It's all going to run from this one simple system. Really, really easy. And then to lock your system, it's really simple. But this Precision Circuits thing by Winnebago is awesome. Super easy to play with. Okay, my Truma water heater, really easy. The coach, what's flashing now that looks like a coach, looks like a motorhome. I can turn it on, off, or I set my, this is for my heater in my unit. All right, so I set the thermostat whatever I want. If I set it to 75, it's going to kick on and go to 75. That with the little motorhome there, and the thermometer is for the heat. You see the heat with the flame, okay? So that's that. When you scroll over to this is my water heater. You can set it up above here with your gas or electric, because you have gas in this unit. But here, I can set my water heater. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Eco will keep the water at about 100 degrees in a reserve tank that you won't have to worry about, making it go fast. Your regular hot water will make your hot water about 140 degrees. So when it comes out of the spigot, it'll be cooking, okay? And then the Boost will make it about 145 degrees. The other thing the Boost does, it takes away 1 heat cycle per hour. It takes it about 20 minutes to recoup all your water. So if you do the Boost, you've only got 2 cycles in an hour instead of 3, okay? And again, we're back to our heat. We got that. We got our water heater. Okay, this is my mix. I can set it up that I'm using my water heater and my furnace just from gas, or I can mix one, which is like 50-50, or I can mix two, which is like 75, 35, 25, and I can make it electric if I want. That everything just runs off of electric. Obviously, if I'm hooked up to shore power, that's what I want to do. The next one is just your fan. Again, you got Eco set up there, and here's your settings for your timer and your clock, and in this I can set my own timer, and this is your settings with the little wrenches, settings for all the system. But this Truma AquaGo is awesome. It's the best water heater system out there. So easy to use. So, and then of course you set your timer, but we'll hit back and we'll hit back and we'll get out of that puppy too. Okay, so that's everything on the inside here. Again, you can turn these lights on, your galley lights on with these switches, or you can turn them off. As you can see, they dim to go off. You can turn them back on, and you can dim them on this panel again. But pretty easy. One thing you want to read up on is the Winnebago, the panels. You want to read up on your Mercedes dash. And again, look at these beautiful lights. This is awesome. It's like rock star status in here. So if I want to go back here again, I want to shut all my lights off, which we're going to do. I'm going to pack it up for you right now. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to scroll over. Okay. And I'm going to hit master. I'm going to shut them all off. Boom. Every light in the building's off. Okay. So now I get out of here. Now, if I want to shut down the coach the rest of the way too, so I don't want I don't want your furnace turning on and all that stuff. I'm going to put it on off right now. So I don't want your heater turning on. So we're going to let's go to off. Off. Okay. So now it's set. As you can see, it's on off. Okay. And then we'll go out here. Your Gentrack is still going to tell you what you got coming in, what you got going out. We're going to go down here and kick the battery switch. And then it's completely shut down. It's ready to store, ready to keep at your lot, that you're not going to be draining your battery, either one of them, while you're doing it. And that, again, is right here. Off. We are buttoned up. Then we go from there, shut the door, button her up and lock her up, and you're good to go, my friend. All righty. Call me if you have any questions, any problems. I can walk you through any of this stuff remotely. All right? I'm here to help you. Thanks, Steve.